Hi, Pickles. It's me, Sarah. Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. You know, I was thinking today, actually, I wasn't even thinking, and it plopped into my head. And I was thinking, this is kind of a tip for those that are reinvesting in themselves, refocusing, getting laser clarity and structure and discipline. Not ever going hungry, though. If you're hungry, you're not getting enough fat. If you're bored, that makes sense. But you got to get past the boredom. There's nothing you can do. Find another activity. But if you have true hunger and from meal to meal and you don't snack in between, which they don't suggest, then it could be you're not getting enough fat at meal number 1 to hold you to meal number 2. Just saying. So anyway, my little tip is a psychological shift up. How about instead of whining, either anybody that will listen or yourself or just being grumpy and punishing everybody else because you gained weight and you want to lose it, how about getting excited about what you can have instead of grumpalumpy about what you can't have? See the switch? I'm so excited. No. And I've decided, P.S., I've decided, by the way, not to have my potato tonight, my rare and appropriate. I have decided that once a month I will have the potato. So, for me, that's huge. But that's because I'm plugged in again. And being plugged in makes, even though I have permission to eat it if I want more carbs than I've been having, and I don't. I really don't. So, I decided that. But how about getting excited about what you can eat? Now, 20 grams or fewer of carbs. If you are veggie nut like I am, it means a whole lot less veggies. But guess what? I had 2 pieces of carrots last night with my pot roast, and each one was like that big. And I measured up 49 grams on my little kitchen scale in my little Fiesta dish. And I'm telling you, when I sliced up that puppy and had a slice after a slice, it was the most delicious carrot I've ever had, 49 grams, instead of having my great big Fiesta bowl filled with veggies. And even though in the real world it's like a better bad choice is to have veggies, better than fruit, which is better than carby stuff and sugary stuff and desserty stuff and frozen treat stuff and grainy stuff, but I was overdoing it with veggies. So now I look forward to what I can have. And now that I've been on this for about 10 days with the 20 carbs or fewer, I am feeling super. I am feeling energized, happy, just motivated to beat the band. I just can't explain it to you. Maybe you can hear it or see it in me, but I'm so excited and it's making a difference. My tummy feels flatter. Oh, and who doesn't want a flatter tummy, right? I don't have that bloating thing that eating too many veggies at one meal, and I was doing them mostly at night. I was having almost a 0 carb first meal of the day, like a 2-egg omelet with cream cheese and Cabot cheese, cheddar cheese, and then some sort of ham, bacon, even that Vermont Smoke and Cure pepperoni. So it's almost 0 carbs, except for like the cream cheese, I think, has 1, or maybe half a carb. And and then I was like loading up my carbs at night. And so I am wicked, wicked excited. And so I get excited about what I can have. And I just made this turmeric, real spicy concentrate that I will mix with a 1.5 cups of either almond milk or coconut milk or cashew milk, because I have all 3 choices, with a 1/2 tablespoon of butter. And I will NutriBullet it. And oh, that will be such a refreshing drink, along with my bone broth break that I get midday. And so I'm very excited about it. And it was not labor intensive, but there's like 8 or 9 spices in it that you kind of simmer on the stove with, and I got Twinings or Twinnings, I don't know how you pronounce it, Irish breakfast tea, 4 of them, because it was the strongest available. And so I let everything steep for like, first it boils for 10 minutes with the spices, and then you add the tea bags and it steeps. You can look it up. It is turmeric latte, turmeric milk latte. And I found it just coincidentally online and said, wow. So I'm adding the butter because I like my things with some fat in it. They're much more palatable and make it last longer, right? So think of the good things you can have. So I can have that turmeric chai tea later on today. I can have the bone broth. I am not having my potato. I am so excited to announce that, even though I gave myself permission. It's kind of that weird thing. And so getting excited about what I can have keeps me in the game. I'm not, wah, wah, everybody else gets fill in the blank. And I'm not doing that. And I'm not looking at what I don't have. I'm looking at what I do have, both in things like material things like my age and size, things like the food that I get to have. So it's just flipping it around a little bit and what a difference it makes. What can you have on a keto food plan? You can have grass-fed beef, grass-fed pork, organic chicken. You can have Kerrygold butter in your coffee. You can have organic whipping cream in your coffee. Oh, it's heaven. You can have Calapo coconut oil in your bulletproof coffee in the morning. I've got 2 tubs of organic spinach leaves. I can have those throughout the week. I've got this, I think it's Coleman uncured bacon. I've got, I think it's called Volpe rollatini snack things, which is mozzarella cheese wrapped with prosciutto. There's a great treat. I've got macadamia nuts that are organic. I've got cashews that are organic. I've got this chai thing. I've got just a myriad of wonderful things. Tonight I'm having a eatsy little filet and an eatsy piece of Delmonico steak. I'm having asparagus. I'm having cauliflower. And I'm having Brussels sprouts for dinner. And then I'm going to go into work at midnight and walk it all off for 8 hours. Oh boy, look our prisoners. I got a full belly and I'm just going to walk around the cells. That's my that's my job for the night, and it's going to be fun. And I don't get hungry through the night because I have three Stanley thermoses, one for bulletproof, one for regular coffee, and one for some sort of chai tea, which could be this mixture that I just made. Who knows? It's all so exciting because I'm excited about what I can have. What are you excited about what you can have? Put it down below. This is a no wine zone with the H and without the H. This is a no wine podcast, and instead flipping it over and looking at what you can have. And I have to tell you, I had one of those Laura patties, 93%, 7% fat, and I had one of those with 2 strips of bacon, avocado, and Cabot very cheddar cheese on it for lunch the other day. Oh yeah, it carried me right through to dinner. It is amazing. I love keto. And Millie, one of my favorites, just texted me, and she's got that same veggie thing going on. And it's like, just try the under 20 for 1 week. Just try it, And if it works for you and you feel as good as I do and energized, keep it going. If not, keep having the veggies. But, stuff happens when you have too much of a good thing, right? So I'm blessed for what I can eat. Doesn't matter what I can't eat. I can focus on what I can eat. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto Under 20. Bye-bye for now.